Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing this evening? And yes, I am excited that it's Halloween time. Let's see. Aw. See, it looks better without the glasses. Right? Yeah, there's a bunch of things I've collected years ago and decided to put together. So, hello and welcome. Happy Halloween. I felt like I looked like an evil Alice because I got like this little bow thing going on. So that's what I went with. Evil Alice. Hope everybody's having a good evening. You guys hear me okay? Let me know if my music is too loud, my background sounds. Put these back on so I can see. Okay, so Tony, Phantasmic Chronicles. Hello, Jonathan, Katrina, hey, Pamela, mwah, and Tina. Am I having internet troubles? I see. Here we go. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? So, is the stream look okay? Yes or no would be helpful. So, I don't know about you guys, but Halloween. Okay, looks good. You guys can hear me okay? Can you hear my music? It's creepy. All right. So, Danny and Jess from Two Real Geeks was supposed to join me this evening, but they had a storm go through their area, and they were not able to get their internet back before I started. But if something should happen, I told them they're welcome to still join me. So I was kind of hoping to have somebody to exchange, conversation with and ideas with about Halloween, scary movies, or TV shows. You guys know I'm pretty nostalgic, so I like stuff from the 80s and things I grew up with. And anyhow, so probably won't go for too long. And bear with me while I try to come up with some things to share with everybody. Let's see if we... Okay, we got Wheels. Hello, Wheels. Hello, everybody. Thank you, my sweet friends, for coming and seeing me. Thank you, thank you. So you like all like the Halloween, like the series? Okay, me too. Aw, you're too sweet. Too sweet, too sweet. Okay, I thought about sharing some photos from a location that I went to last October. So I'm going to try to find them and pull them up. You'd think I'd have everything in order by now, so it'd be easier for me to find things. But somehow it still doesn't work out for me. Okay, share the graveyard. I have a couple graveyards. The place I was looking for is in St. Francisville, Louisiana. It's supposedly one of the most haunted places in America. And it's supposed to have like one of the owners had taken photos when she had purchased the property, and they sent it to like these paranormal experts and stuff overseas, and they said they couldn't disprove it, so it's supposedly like a legit actual paranormal photograph. It has, of course, not such good history. It is a plantation. My uncle took me there, he and his wife and her daughter. He had been there a couple times before, and the first time he went, he was kind of sensitive and didn't feel too good. But the second time they went, they actually spent the night. And he said nothing happened in his room, but yet he, I guess the people across the hall had issues, and they ended up leaving at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Just got up and took off. So, story here is, the story here is it's been through a couple different plantation owners, but one specific owner had he had a wife and 2 children. He was a boy and a girl. And of course, unfortunately, they had slaves, but he had one particular female slave that was his lady on the side. And she ended up being a little nosy, and when lady eavesdrops in the rooms and stuff. And she got caught, and he cut off her ear. And then banished her from the house. Hi, Occam's Razor. How are you? So let me share some of these photos here that I... So this is the Myrtles plantation. After he had cut off her ear, he banished her. Well, she wasn't happy with that. Well, the children's birthday was coming up, And in order to find his favor and be in good graces again, she said, she decided she was going to make a cake for the kids because she originally helped take care of the kids. And she's going to make a cake for them. And what she did is she put some oleander in it. And oleander is toxic. She ended up she wanted just to put a little bit, enough to make him sick so that she could bring the, make him feel better. Like she knew what it was. It was going to be good. They were going to get healthy. And then he let her back in the house. But she ended up putting too much oleander in it. And the wife and the children all died. This servant was named Chloe. There are stories that she had things to do, she was part of like the voodoo or hoodoo things. After the family, after the wife and children were murdered, she was then taken out and hung. And they didn't tell me which tree, but she was taken out and hung from one of these trees. And I have a suspicion of one of the trees that I think it is, because it looked like, it looked kind of conveniently located and everything. But yeah, they left her hanging out there for like a week, and then they took her down, wrapped her up, and just, I guess, back off this property a little ways. They took her out and tossed her into the Mississippi River. Now, the photograph that one of the later owners took, that I was telling you about a little while ago, that she sent into the paranormal, when she took those pictures, there's a picture of Chloe in between this main house here, and then back behind that is where the kitchen was. So there's a walkway, a little breezeway between the two buildings, and they caught her shadow, or like a black apparition of what looked like was Chloe. And then on the other side, there are these dog dormers as well. And you can see two shadows of kind of like the same of two children up here on the rooftop. So I told my uncle I would go as long as it was in the daytime. I was taking photos. I wasn't going to look into any of the mirrors, and wouldn't you know, there's mirrors in every room, right above the fireplaces. Wasn't going to stay the night. Even though they have cabins all in the back of the property, they've built over around the restaurant they have here. They've built some rooms. They've seen things. People have seen other people walking around on the grounds and stuff. So I didn't want to stay there. Let's see, who else did I miss? Sorry if I missed anybody. Amy, hello, Amy. And Linda Barker, hello. Thanks for coming in. So I'll just pan through some of these photos that I took there with the red oaks, or I think they're just called live oaks, I'm sorry, and the Spanish moss. It's beautiful. And then, of course, with the statue and stuff. Of course, I overdo it in photos when I take pictures. So this is October 9th of last year. And they do a tour. You can't go in solo. I think there was about 8 of us that went on this little house tour. I love the wrought iron. And they had a few different wells, and there's one well around the back next to the, it used to be the kitchen. And immediately I thought of the movie The Ring. I didn't look down there, but I did hold my camera and take a picture, and I didn't see anything in my photograph. So we entered on the back porch. This is my uncle and family going in. when we first come in, this is directly to the left, and this mirror is their infamous, it's a haunted mirror. Supposedly, they've replaced the glass and everything a few times, and no matter what, these same markings come out. So there's supposedly like a face that you can see, child's handprint, and I think even a footprint. Yeah. Yes, the plantation, a haunted mansion in Disneyland looks awesome. So remember again, I told you I wasn't going to look any mirrors, and the first thing, mirror, and it was the mirror that I did not want to look at. Oh my goodness! So you can see they had a little bit of decoration for Halloween. I'm not sure who all this jewelry belonged to, but it does look like it's been there for a while. This was just right on the left as you walked in. I liked how they had the skeleton in the top hat. I thought that was pretty cool. These stairs here, they did not, unfortunately, we didn't get to go on the second floor. I know that they do rent out the rooms, so maybe those are just strictly for people who are staying the night. I guess there was another plantation owner. I don't know if it was the same one, because then he would have remarried, but they said that one of them was shot at the front door, and he climbed up to like the 17th step where his wife came running out, and he died in her arms on the steps here. That was kind of a creepy sound. Man hollering when I said that. Back to the scary mirror. Here I am trying to get a peek upstairs. This is just beautiful. This is like a 550-pound bohemian crystal chandelier. I thought it was gorgeous. These are on the window panes, on the transom windows and the door windows, on both the front and back entrance. And these are hand painted. I guess the French cross is to ward off evil. I guess is why they were painted there. Wanted to catch the reflection of the chandelier in the creepy mirror. This is an odd looking clock to me. So this is the plantation owner who lost his wife and children to the mistress, Chloe. They have some sprigs of oleander sitting about. Just don't bite any. Me trying to sneak some more shots up the stairs. Now this is the front room. This is the mother's room, like her day room. And everything is like gold leaf in here. Oh wait, I gotta go back. See, I took myself out of order. Look what I did to myself. Silly me. Original family name, yeah. 175 to 400 a night. Hi, Vanderella. Well, thanks for having me on in the background. Jan Travels, hello, and thank you for coming. Let me go down here because these ones I've sorted through. Can you guys hear my background music? Can you hear my creepy stuff? I'm looking for that front room. Everything's all gilded and gold. All right, here we go. There we go. I found it. So this is just your day room. Isn't it lovely though? I'm not really into all the colors. All right, now we're back out to that creepy mirror. And I don't see it from this angle because I tried to get pictures of it. So now we're going into the dining room, which is pretty neat. It's beautiful actually. And I love the crown molding that they had all over. And of course, the chandeliers. Who doesn't love the pretty chandeliers? I like that they had like the skeleton rats on the table. That was cool. So one of the stories in here is they used to have, I want to say some kind of, it's like a big wooden, I can't remember what it's called, but it used to be hanging above the table. And it's like a big fan. And somebody would stand on one side of the room and pull the rope so it would sway to keep, flies and stuff off your meal. And I guess there was a family visiting, and one of the children was sitting over here at this chair and started climbing up in the chair and going and proceeding to climb up on the table. And they said, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I want to go play with that little boy that's up there." So that was kind of creepy. Wasn't expecting that. But, yeah. And these curtains remind me of Gone with the Wind. Because they were the green with a gold tassel. All right, see what I mean about the mirrors? Over here, you can see the big, gosh, I wish I could remember what it was called. Dang it. Over here, you can see the big wooden thing that I said. I used to have two of them that would hang above the dining room. And I like all the sparkly. So now we're going into, I guess this is the main sitting room. And again, look at this molding. It's gorgeous. Again, more mirrors. Don't look, Shell. So this is when you come out of the dining room, this is what you see when you enter. So to the right would be the mirror and the fireplace. Hey, Blaine. How are ya? Thanks for stopping in. I like this furniture, by the way. But I wouldn't want it. Everything that's here can stay there. I don't want anything from here. So then we're walking into this room. Now this room is the room that Chloe eavesdropped on. This is where the mister would come in and talk about his, politics or money and stuff like that. This is where she got busted eavesdropping. There's pocket doors that close, and I know you can't really see it from here, but there's these doorknobs are of mercury. They're glass filled with mercury, which is crazy. But isn't it kind of like you can see from one end of the house in that mirror to the other end of the house into that mirror? It's playing tricks with me. Oh, you don't want to go there. So I guess I need to go back up. Here's the front door. For some reason, I can't remember why they said they put these in upside down. It's supposed to prevent some kind of negative energy or something, that they had these locks upside down. So here I was, just done with the tour. Couldn't take video. I was glad, and she's very hospitable about letting me take photos, because she let me wait till everybody had left the room for me to go ahead and take my shots. Where unlike at the St. Louis Cemetery, you got to keep up with the group or you're going to have to leave. She was very rude. So, anyways, it was a nice experience. And then you have like the properties. There's some of the cabins out back. They got this bridge, goes out to this little island with a gazebo. This is the back porch. This is the old kitchen area. There's more back porch. All right, so these are the photos that was sent to the Paranormal Society in the UK. This is what they caught, which they claim is Chloe. And she's standing right here, like I said, in the breezeway. And then up here you could see the shadow of two kids right up there. I didn't see anything with my own eyes. I didn't see anything. I didn't feel too negative. I did want to hurry up and get through there, though. I did. This is the poker room. I did want to just go ahead and get my pictures and go. I didn't want to hang out too long. This is at St. Francisville, Louisiana, at the Myrtles Plantation. It's supposedly one of America's most haunted. So this is where they play poker. This is the game room. This creeped me out right here, because when she was telling the story, there had also been a portion of this house that had burned. And I think this man had lost his life in that fire. But this right here creeped me out, because somebody would, like, I guess this girl had died. One of the owners, their daughter had died. Not the two that were poisoned by the oleander, but they had painted half of her, this half of her, while she was alive, this right half. And they ended up painting the second half after she had passed. Is that creepy or what? And they would hang these, yeah. Now, I had no idea there was death photos. That creeped me out. So, no. Now, if you hold your hand and cover up half of it, you can tell which one is which. Maybe it's the right side. So the left side looks like she's, and then the right side looks like no. So it's my fault. The left side is when, and then the right side is. Isn't that creepy? Oh my goodness. So, yeah. And then we walk out here, and then that's where they show you this infamous photo of the ghost of Chloe. And I guess we went last October, but the ghost hunters went July of last year to the Myrtles. So again, I didn't see anything, but when I was going through the photos is when I saw something. And so, because I'm looking at the windows, you know, it's supposed to be haunted. Maybe I'll see something. Maybe. And I think it's think it's this one. I showed my cousins and my family, of course, and I'm like, well, what do you think? I think maybe I'm just wanting to see something. Maybe it's just reflections of the trees. And yeah, let's look next to the death photo. It's this one, and this one. I wonder. I can do reset right here, right there in that window. Like, there's the chandelier lights right here. See the chandelier lights? Then right here is her face. Like, here's her eyes and her nose, and like her mouth and chin area, and then she's got her hair. She's wearing white, and it almost looks like she has like the petticoats on, her little knickers, the little white little pant things that stop at the knees. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just a play on light and shadows, y'all. Maybe nobody else is in the house. There was a group waiting to go in. There's like 2 people, and they usually wait for a few more before they start. But the other side of this window is right here. The window I'm showing you is right here. So when I show you like the lights at the head, that's what we're seeing right here. But this is the window. So I don't know, does it show up for you guys? Can you guys see or no? So again, I'm standing out in the driveway, and I just see her as soon as I start zooming in. Let's see if I do like can you guys see her a little bit better if I do that? See her face right here? I don't know. Let me know if you see it. Thanks, Kenneth. Because my. Now, my cousins seem to think that they saw like another face here and then something over here. I just see her. I just see one. So, yeah, Merle's plantation. This one, she's in this one again. But this one makes it looks like her mouth is open, like she's like yelling. And I don't like that one. I don't like to look at that one. So, what do you guys think? Saturday is going to be a full moon. Oh, here's that well I was telling you guys about. So Saturday's a full moon, and because there's 2 full moons this month, it's called the blue moon. But it'll be the last full moon on Halloween until 2039. And when you know, it's been raining for like days and days. And I really hope that the skies clear up for me to get a moonrise over Lake Huron this Saturday. So Cross your fingers for me, please. Here's that well that I thought and hoped I didn't see the girl from the ring down there. Oh, please, oh no. All right. So there's them. The myrtles. We did drive by some other plantations. I saw some alligators. This Oak Alley plantation was one I've wanted to go to for ever since I heard about it. It was in Interview with the Vampire. When Louis and Lestat, well, Louis goes with the woman that has the two poodles, and then Lestat goes off with her servant man toy thing guy. Anyhow, and then when she screams, he thinks that he's killed her, of course, but he's eating the poodles because he refused to take a life. But it was funny. That happened here. And I'm sure there's been some others. Now here they let you take all kinds of photos you want on the grounds, which is awesome because I love these trees. But they won't let you take any photos indoors. Just kind of a bummer. These pictures, by the way, I took as we were driving by. We had left St. Francisville. This wasn't too far off the track, and then we were headed to Donaldsonville, and we had dinner. It was kind of busy traffic right in that area. Yes, we'll see. Okay. Now, my Friday the 13th moon you guys have seen because it's behind me that way. And then we won't have another full moon on Friday the 13th till 2049. So I got to get these full moon events. Now let me see. I went into New Orleans on November and December. This looks like my December one. No, this is me. I went by myself on this trip. So it seems like oh no, it's mixed up. All right. Another scary story is this place right here. I couldn't think of the name yesterday, but it is Madame Lalaurie. Quite possibly America's first female serial killer. She kept bodies in the walls and in the floors of this building. But they were a high-class, high-society family at the time. And this place is huge. It's like this is where, just a little bit past this, it ends on this side, and then here, and then it goes way back. It's got a big courtyard and everything. And yep, I've looked at all these windows, and I haven't seen anything. Nothing like the Myrtles. They do not do tours of this home, unfortunately, because that would be cool. And I have passed this a few times, never knowing that that's what this place was until I actually went to look for it. So yeah, that's just looking above the, I don't want to say garage doors, but the entry doors to the courtyard. It's got a couple floors up. bet it's beautiful in there. Oh, yeah. Madame Lalaurie. Now, Kathy Bates plays her character in American Horror Story, Season 3, The Coven. And let's see. All right. So, well, hello, Carol. How are you? I didn't want the list. All right, that's what I want. Okay, so. Okay, Angela Bassett. She played like Marie Laveau. Yeah, she played Marie Laveau, who was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, who is buried at the St. Louis Cemetery, which is what I was trying to find. It is, oh, here you go, y'all. This is good, though. You gotta go to the Cafe du Monde and get you some beignets. That is, it's a must when you go to New Orleans. You must go get some beignets. And if you like coffee, get you some coffee. I usually get hot cocoa or chocolate milk. But yum. Here, they are busy at work. And man, do they go. And this doesn't have my St. Louis, or my St. My St. Louis photos. Anyways, I love New Orleans. I've been quite a few times. That's kind of creepy. This is in some side shop. I snuck this photo because I wasn't supposed to take photos. This is Marie Laveau. This is the door. See, later we came back past the Laurie's place. We came back by there. And I got a picture of the front door at nighttime. That was her front door. Creepy, huh? Let's see, we come back through here. Oh, we went to the Port of Call. They have delicious burgers, like huge burgers. They're cooked on the grill, these big potatoes. It's kind of off the beaten path. It's not a main tourist place. It's kind of like it's like the locals know the place. I'm not a local, but my family are locals, so that's how I found out about the place. I'm looking for Marie Laveau's voodoo shop here. You can't go and take pictures of there either. Here we go. House of Voodoo. Voodoo you do. Y'all do. They've got like some giant's head in a jar. It's supposed to be like some real head. Freaked me out the first time I saw it. It's not looking good. I don't know why it's necessary to be in there. But it's not supposed to be black magic. There is black magic, and I'm sure some do use it. Most of it's positive. Hi, honey, the beach life. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I feel like there's something going on with my not so fabulous wig. All right. This is the window outside Marie LeBeau's. This is Natchez. I don't want Natchez. All right, so how many of you in here? Jeffrey said he likes all the Halloween movies. I believe it's like the series he likes. What do you guys? I know Pamela's not big on horror films. How about the rest of you? Anybody else? Anybody else like to watch Halloween on Halloween? Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, the cool basics. Because I sure do. All right, so we got Laurel. Okay, oh, this is a cemetery. Ooh, this is a cemetery. I went at night, and I was kind of by myself. This is scary. My uncle, same one that took me to the Myrtles Plantation, took me to this really old place in Ellisville, Mississippi. And it didn't used to be fenced up when he used to go, but it was fenced up, but you can get around the fence on the one end. And I said, well, so I start climbing out of the truck. I'm like, you guys coming? They're like, no, we're going to stay right here. So I had to go by myself. So these lights here are the headlights of my uncle's truck. Which right here in the front you can see, okay, so here's Shelly learning how to take photos at nighttime. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I don't know if I'll be on Danny's channel tonight. I wasn't asked to score keep, so yeah, I saw that he did post a thing for 10. So, anyways, this is me being creeped out because I couldn't see because it like went up a hill and whatnot, and I couldn't see so good. Laurel had some beautiful, beautiful stones. There's one photo on here. It looks like an orb, but I know it's just a reflection of the light. See, like right here, it's just a reflection of the sun. And I wish I could find. Oh, this one right here. Look at this. This has got a dang pentagram. Nope. The cemetery was lovely. It's really pretty. It's actually pretty big. I think this is the largest and probably the oldest cemetery. This is in Laurel, Mississippi. There's a lot of these. I was still trying to find. Okay, so I did St. Bernard. I did the Hot Air Balloon Festival. And then I went, so I'm looking for the Balloon Festival. Here's Natchez. It was after Natchez. And we don't want winter. You guys don't want to see winter yet. Let's go back up. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, St. Louis Cemetery. These are kind of cool. This is not at the cemetery. This is at the Voodoo's, not really Marie Laveau's voodoo shop, but I think it's just called the House of Voodoo Blues or Voodoo Blues. It's on the main strip as you're heading towards the French Quarters and Café du Monde. And this is all set up in there. Kind of creepy, huh? This is the tomb of Marie Laveau. And she was notorious for a voodoo queen. So it says this Greek revival tomb is reputed burial place of this notorious voodoo queen. A mystic cult, voodooism of African origin, was brought to the city from Santo Domingo and flourished in the 19th century. Marie Laveau was the most widely known of many practitioners of the cult. You see, she could have been like bad because this is a Catholic cemetery. And if you weren't Catholic, you could not be buried there. So, but a lot of the aristocrats and aristocrats, they used her services quite a bit. A lot of people went to Marie Laveau for illnesses and tarot readings, all that kind of voodoo. All right, so yeah, I went to the Balloon Festival down in St. Bernard Parish. I also hung out on the bayou at my cousin's camp. I think the rest of my St. Louis, look at taking pictures of birds for days. Okay. This is called Oak Alley. This is when you're going into Bernard Parish. So that day that I went to the St. Louis Cemetery, this is the Hard Rock Cafe that had collapsed last year. I did not expect to see that from my vantage point. I've always been taking pictures, but like of my family and when I was little, but and my little wind-up camera. But for about 2 years, I've been using professional camera. Oh, it'd be cool to hear your story, Pamela. Did I say hello, Monarch Moments? Did I say hello to you, Garrett? All right, so these guys are waiting outside the entrance of St. Louis Cemetery, where Miss Laveau and some others are buried. Now it used to be where you can go in on your own, but they ended up closing it to the public because people were going in and vandalizing. People were taking human remains, even, like from Laveau's tomb and stuff like that. And so now you have to pay anywhere from $10 to $20, depending on if you go by yourself or if you, like by yourself with a tour group, or I know, like the place with the buggy, there's other places that are down in the quarters that offer, like, if you pay like a certain price, they'll take you not only here, but to somewhere else as well. There's some cemeteries in the Garden District I would love to go to. So yeah. There's over 23,000 bodies in this cemetery. And this is the oldest cemetery in New Orleans. You could say oldest extent. And yep, I've looked through these to see if I see anything peeking around and whatnot. I did look. Now, I think right here, this is the tomb, so in the back of the cemetery, they eventually created a place for Protestants. So there's a few Protestants buried there. This tomb here is Benjamin Latrobe. He was the architect of the United States Capitol, Baltimore Cathedral, Louisiana State Bank, and other notable buildings. Founder of the architectural profession in America. It's more of this is the Protestant side. And so these walls all have bodies in them, by the way. It would be cool to go through here at night. Yes, it would. This is what I was trying to get to. This is the one that was in Easy Rider. Let's read here. And in Easy Rider, they actually still had their faces, and she still had her head. But this is a pretty famous cemetery. It's been in quite a few things. So this is a Italian mausoleum here. Supposedly New Orleans has the largest population of Italians. So yeah, it didn't feel weird there. It was kind of cool. All right, well, this is Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage spent $250,000 to have this tomb built for his future self and apparently 4 others. They had to move other tombs to put in his fancy big old tomb. And back to where it was here. Which I don't think it's right that they moved bodies for him to put that in there. And I showed you Madame Laurie's place earlier. It was on the corner. He owned that place at one point too. But he let it go into foreclosure. And then he built this here. I don't know. I think it takes away from how everything else looked in there, you know? Yeah, I guess we could do a raid. We could do a Danny raid. I didn't get to go into any scary movies and whatnot, but I've got 2 more days. Who doesn't love a good riverboat? Jackson Square, St. Louis Cathedral. It's beautiful in there. I guess there's only this front part, I think right here, is like the original, and then they've added throughout the years. But it is gorgeous in there. And again, Cafe du Monde. I think this looks kind of creepy. Oh, and then the music, the food, the art. Like all the stores have all kinds of like local artists and unique things. This guy right here, Craig Tracy, he's a professional body painter. On the Game Show Network, they used to have, was it Body Wars, where they would have competition with people who did, who painted people's bodies. So like you would have, like what he does is he paints bodies to blend in with like the backgrounds. And it's amazing. But he was one of the judges there. And his little shop right here, it didn't say not to take pictures, but I felt like it would be rude if I did so. But I did get to meet him once. I've talked with his brother a couple times, but I did finally get to meet Craig Tracy once. He's very cool. He's I think he's about the same height as me. Like I'm 5'6", so he's like 5'5", 5'6". He's right about the same height. I don't know why I expected him to be a little taller. But he's very cool. So yeah. Supposed to be one of the most haunted cities in the world. New Orleans. Do have some interesting folks in New Orleans. Let's see, on my way into the quarters, it was 2 guys. One was painted in silver, one was painted in gold. and they were doing something, and their dog was just chilling to the side. When I came back, this is how they had their dog. Silly people. Yes, Voodoo Blues. That's what it is. That's where the creepy ones were they showed you earlier. And some pictures I took down on the bayou. They like to stand like that and dry out their wings. It's kind of cool. I have fun watching, I don't know, I have fun watching the egrets and the herons. Watching them walk and hunt. So anyways, guess that's it for some of my cemeteries. This is down in the bayou as well. Gorgeous osprey. I liked it when it looked at me because it did like this with its neck. It was pretty cool. Just beautiful. Beautiful bird. This one cracks me up because it's dancing a jig. Look at that. Ibis. That's what these are called. I had never seen these before. The whole tree on the side of the road was a whole bunch of them on the tree. So I just started taking photos and went and researched to find out what on earth kind of birds these were. This one looks like he's smiling, like he's happy. I guess it's just patience. It does take a lot of patience. You know? A lot of time. I don't think that's one of my favorites. They were all sitting up here. Now, this is the first time, and it didn't come in very good, but this is the first time I've ever seen what happens, what pelicans do when they open their mouths. It's like I believe it's like their spine or something comes up in their throat or something like that. I myself, this is the first time I witnessed it. I didn't know, wow, what is happening? Yeah, I pay them birdseed. But yeah, this one here, this one was posing for me, see? Look at him. You want this angle? This angle? How about this one? Ooh, it looks like he's got his eyes shut a little bit. Got some shrimp and boats. Yes, I always have so much fun when I go down south. I do. Always, always. But when I did my ancestry DNA, come to find out that when my ancestors came from Ireland, Scandinavia, and the UK, they all went to the south. Like from Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and a little bit of Texas. And then throughout, as you go through the years, they all pretty much just stayed down there too. Oh, now I know why I feel a draw to it. All right, you guys. I do want to show you some things that I've put together. Okay, but I'm going to show you this. Why does it feel like this just sliding off the back of my head? Morticia. Yeah. And I don't keep mine in the boxes. I do keep my boxes, but I don't keep mine in the box. I don't have room for all the boxes. I got Morticia out. She's usually out anyways. And then I always have my Buffy Summers. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this is when she's supposed to be going to the dance, but she had to go fight the master. Spoiler alert, she dies. But the other thing I was going to show you, it's kind of bright. This is horror movie themed. I've 3D printed it. Let's see if we can get it to come in. Might be too bright. Yeah, might be too bright. See if I do it that way. Nope, that's too bright. Sorry, guys. That's way too bright. So let me try. I have it sitting on over a candle. Huh. When you know, that goes out as soon as I touch it. And I did not bring my phone in. So we'll do this. I can't really see it. One's too bright, one's too dim. Well, gosh darn it. Anyways, it's one of my favorite zombie movies. It is, well, there's The Night of the Living Dead, George Romero. But this is called Return of the Living Dead. And these are lithopanes. So they're printed in layers that create a picture. And I ended up being able to put them all together. Anyways, guess I can't show you that. But I am very pleased with myself for having it. Well, that's kind of dry because I think this is going to be too bright to show you any of them that I did. I've got, no, that's too bright too. Good gracious. Well, I guess I won't show you that either. But I've got, it's Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. And then I also printed The Night of the Living Dead, the original. Like I said, it looks really cool when it's the light behind it. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with these yet. The others I made like the little candle wrap. What else? Oh, you guys have seen my Oogie Boogie. But I just got done printing him. I haven't even taken the supports off yet. So like this is the support here underneath the moon, underneath the part of his sack here. This is Sam from the movie Trick or Treat. Hold yourself, Bangs. I just printed him. The first one I printed, he's just little. It's kind of like a practice run. And this one I actually printed out of the wood filament because he's supposed to have, like this is burlap. So, and the next one I am printing, like I said, you guys see my Oogie Boogie, but I am going to, when I'm done with the stream here, I am going to print him in the burlap. And they will be added to my collection. Yes, fun stories. I agree. Trick or treat. Oh, and then one of my favorite headbands and wigs. I thought it would help hold wig in place. Okay. One of my favorite horror movies, the 1979 movie Alien by Ridley Scott. I think I liked it because it was very scary. The xenomorphs were really scary. And Sigourney Weaver was, she's awesome. She's like the hero. And I don't know, I found it really cool. Because other than that, I just had like Wonder Woman and Bionic Woman. As far as like heroes. But she was a hero with the scariest. But the company they worked for was this company. And I got to print this plaque. I think it looks amazing. This is going to go on my door. I think eventually my door is going to be covered in 3D printed plaques. Doesn't that look awesome? I got a gold filament and a silver, and then I have a copper. And speaking of Alien, the chest buster, there's a 3D print that I found of that. It's really cool. I'm going to print that, I believe, in the copper. I think that will look awesome. All right, what time we got? How is everybody doing? What am I missing? I should do Jason Voorhees Watchathon. Saltwater Born, hello. Thanks for joining. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, thanks for trying to tell me that if I hold it down further, I can see the image. Thank you. Why Wayland is a bad company, right? It is in Blade Runner, really? Huh. Yeah, Carol. It's a new way to be creative and take up space. Because I have so many things that I've been printing at. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them all. I really don't. But it's fun. It's fun to see what you're going to get, how it's going to turn out. Not all of them turn out, and you have to go in and tweak things. And eventually, it'd be cool to design my own. I'm still working on my Nightmare Before Christmas ears. I haven't finished the bow tie yet. I just got to put the stripes on. But in place of a bow, I'm going to use the bat. Thinking you can. This is what I started with earlier, in case you guys missed it. Isn't that cool? They have these all over New Orleans. Oh my gosh. The selection. There's so many. And I wanted to come in with a creepy mask, but my son said it was too creepy. So I chose this one. It's a little less creepy. But I can't see a thing. Well, I can see some things, but I cannot see one word on this comment in the comments. What time we got? Got a few more minutes. Let's see. Now, I'm going to have to do another stream and go through my movies. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it Sunday. It's after Halloween, but still like Halloween season. Let's see. So, you guys know I like my 80s, 70s, you know. So, I'm going to share a little bit of these. Okay. Yeah, this was it. Let me mute for a second because, of course, we're going to have an ad. We'll watch a few of these. And then I've got a Plague Doctor mask I made in theater school. Yeah, those are cool, but they're also they're scary. I mean, to think that if I was dying of the plague and you had these people walking around with those masks, wow. I didn't survive the first husband. I'm sorry. I've lost a few of mine in moving. All right, Kelly Vandervella, you are welcome. Thanks for hanging out and keeping me in the background. I hope your tests and everything go well. I hope you found your patch or your badge. Was it your badge you were looking for the other day? I hope that all panned out. Okay, so we did Plague Doctor mask and crossbows. All right. So let's do this for just a little bit. Now, if it's bad quality, I apologize, but these are old commercials.
Decorations, masks, costumes, makeup. Everything you need for Halloween fun now at Walgreens.
Every year a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink. Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. A book of 20 Halloween gift certificates costs only $1.
Do you guys remember when this came out?
Regular soft drinks.
The McDonald's started the McDonald bucks.
Nobody.
I'm Freddy Krueger.
And I don't remember being able to call Freddy Krueger. I wouldn't have. But I don't remember that. Why on earth would you want to call Freddy?
So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for you.
$2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Good gracious.
Halloween Toys R Us doesn't miss a trick, and the prices are a treat.
Oh, I miss Toys R Us.
For all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups, and loads of candy, makeup, masks, and more. Toys R Us will make your Halloween super neat.
Oh, check her out. So you guys, I put these false eyelashes on. I had a heck of a time. I've never done it before. They feel so weird.
Turned into a werewolf.
I hope they come off.
New Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire.
Ooh.
Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than masks. It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So what?
Yeah, do you remember when you had to wear those little plastic masks and you'd be sweating in there and all that moisture on your face? Ooh, this is one of my favorites, Creep Show.
The creeps. This is going to be extremely
There he is, Stephen King.
Mr. Bell.
Fluffy.
You ever had being scared? Creep Show. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Yeah, playing at a theater near you. Yeah, I would like to try to do that. Do the clay and do all that casting and carving and stuff to make cool masks. Johnny found you. Oh, that's funny. It's supposed to be 70s and 80s.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfgang the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious?
Sweating and couldn't see. Right?
And now at participating burger chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal.
Aw.
There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible.
Wow. I don't remember a Burger Chef. You think about the days, yeah.
Looking forward to your ride on Halloween night.
They're back. All the little Peanuts characters in a happy Halloween special filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Which they're not playing this year because Apple supposedly got the rights to it. Which is very... You know what I miss about like the trick-or-treating part? I asked my husband the other night if his candy bagger got so full that you come home, dump out your bag, and go back out because you still have more houses to hit. The smell of all, I miss the smell of all the candy in your bag. Like all the scents of the candies together. It's such a, I almost want to just like go buy all the candies just so I can have that smell.
Hershey's Kisses, the little kiss with the big
I really got those in my candy bag.
Hallmark's ready for Halloween. You know, it's the strangest thing. Everybody's wild about new scratch and sniff stickers and special trick-or-treat.
You got a rock. What do you mean you got a rock?
To take home these cuddly pumpkin bean
Who gave you a rock?
Party decorations are so popular, they seem to just disappear. So come to Hallmark, the Halloween store. We're waiting for you.
Waiting for you.
Goblins,
Oh, yeah.
werewolves,
Yeah.
vampires. They're not real, but he is.
But he
real
is.
nightmare.
Yeah. Can buy watching this later, y'all. Woo, woo.
Jamie
Ooh.
Lee Curtis.
And then I got another one the other day in the mail that I haven't
It's the night he
had.
came home.
It's Fright Night, the original.
Thursday at 8 on channel 17.
Love this one.
Parental discretion advised.
Excited to watch those. Supposedly Halloween,
Yo, Bo Peep, what you got in the bag?
other than
Rogers Big Chicken Deal.
is it New Year's
Plump and juicy pieces of fried chicken, hot crisp fries,
and
a fresh
Thanksgiving,
baked biscuit. Roy Rogers Big Chicken Deal, just $1.99.
Halloween is the third
Don't
as
you
the
even think about
third most parties out of the holidays.
They are the children of the corn. They must obey. He who walks among the rules. They live in a world where adults are
Is
not
it-
allowed.
Is it Mordecai? Is that little creepy kid's name? Nope, you got Linda Hamilton. Oh, and the thing I liked about between Sigourney Weaver and Linda Hamilton is that, like, Sigourney Weaver pretty much fought them aliens, like on her own, like the Queen and everything. Linda didn't step it up till what? The third? Was it the third Terminator? Was it the second? I think it's the second.
Be an original this Halloween and find yourself at home.
Yeah, the shower curtain.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the spooky soundstage.
Yeah, I want the spooky sounds.
Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores.
I remember having on
The
vinyl
Halloween Hall of Fame will continue.
Halloween
After these messages.
spooky sounds.
The Halloween experts at Magic
Hi,
Manor
Sister
have everything
Dream.
you'll need this year, including actual character
Thanks for
masks
joining.
from famous motion pictures. And they can show you the proper application of makeup to impress that special someone. Magic Manor's professional
that's
hand-painted custom
quite a
masks
disturbing
start as low
scream.
as $2.50. This Halloween, remember Magic Manor. Wigs, masks, makeup, costumes, shockingly authentic. Magic Manor, East Wind
I
Mall.
don't know. If I wasn't too old to go trick or treating, I'd still go trick or treating.
Trick-or-treat safety cups. They're shiny aluminum foil.
I don't know. I guess I love the whole.
They reflect light.
Where'd you get them?
It's like a whole ambiance kind of a thing with
This
Halloween
Halloween, be sure you're all wearing McDonald's trick-or-treat.
that I really
safety
like.
cups.
And then I've always been into horror movies
Not hurt.
and like special effects, makeups, and stuff like that, which keeps me in the sci-fi, horror, fantasy genre. Now look at those. That's what I'm talking about. That's what mine look like.
$1.83 to $3.99, like $6 Million Man,
Yeah.
Bionic Woman,
Bionic
Superheroes,
Woman.
Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, and a new favorite for girls,
Holly Hobby.
You can get wrapped candies of every kind.
I liked Holly
Lollipops,
Hobby.
fun-size candy bars. Get this Halloween
look at
record
that
sounds to
candy.
make you shiver just
Yeah,
about
that's
$1.99.
it.
Make Halloween fun and easy.
Remember I was talking
with
about the
just one
vinyl?
stop at Woolworth or Woolco.
Second film. Thank you.
This Halloween, give the safe treat
Thank you.
that helps treat the disabled.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons.
Oh my gosh. Little kids come to the
Good for
door all dressed
special
up as
treats at local
adorable.
stores and restaurants.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons
That's so cute.
and give the treat that gives treatment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Safe Halloween booklets are now
Ferals.
available at these fine stores.
Wow.
Safe Halloween
I
for
remember
children everywhere.
Farrell's.
Halloween's the perfect time for baking spooky cookies. Just roll out these
Spooky
They can
cookies.
decorate and dig it for your goblins. So much fun, man.
I don't think out of the times I've made those, unless I've ever frosted them. Now my sister had this. My sister loves strawberry shortcake.
Whether it's print, slide, or moving film, Kodak is the choice of professionals.
Got the
Thrifty
Lone
carries a
Ranger.
full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135-24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure
Shrunken
slide film,
head
and Super 8
Apple
movie film.
sculpture
Remember,
toy.
the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
No, I don't remember that.
That was perfect creation. Gee, I'll have to do something about
I
that.
don't remember that.
Introducing
Apple
Spooky
sculpture
Goop,
toy.
horrifying monster makeup you make up at home. Spooky Goop's bubbling lizard lips, backbones, and toes create a ghoulish goop that makes a monster of it.
Now that's the case no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine can be
Spooky Goop.
for any unearthly occasion.
All right, I'm looking it up. Let's spend the night in the fun house. Great idea. Yeah, it has so what, it's like a kit? Yeah, and it has Vincent Price on the front of it. Let's see here. Open this in another window. And we'll go to images. share that. Whatever. That's right here. There you go. See, I used to do I did that once with the kids. We did it with the potatoes, though. We haven't done it with the apples. That's cool. Craft for the whole family. Create your own collection of delightful, not just shrunking heads, but these are delightful shrunking heads. Includes the shrinker. Attaches to any standard table lamp. Contains material to make 6 complete shrunken heads. Apples are not included. 12 to adult. Well, that's cool. Yeah. 3 a.m. invitation still standing for Mandalorian season 2. You guys remember the Ferals? Aw. Okay. Are you guys liking this?
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And words
Skittles.
quickly.
We got
Is this my house?
Skittles.
See, I told ya.
I, Steve McGrady, have created Frankenstein Mouth. I want juicy pumpkin. Right, Ivan, the Hardy's job was a
Wow.
It's Halloween time. When you buy a Boyga and soft drink at Hardy's, you get a
Boyga?
put in the fun machine.
You just say a boy? A boyga?
I got a creepy forward Halloween theme. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine.
I'll take the ring.
Participating Hardee's.
I don't want the little creepy bug.
Wednesday, it's a hair-raising
Garfield.
And she began first, that Emmy-winning fat cat. It's the trick-or-treat tray. I'm no scaredy cat. It's all
I'm gonna have to look that. I'm gonna have to look that up and watch it now.
I hear the great pumpkin.
The Halloween classic, it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, right after Garfield Wednesday.
Awesome. Yeah. Back to another Toys R Us.
Mom, this Halloween, your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Cookie Spooks makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Just smear it on. When the
It's so
makeup
weird that I
dries,
remember, like, visually when I see them, it's like,
old and ghoulish. And in the sheet and the costumes complete. Cookie Spooks
He's
makeup
saying
gives
over here.
frightening disguises to choose from.
Stephen King.
Okay.
Although Carrie said,
All right, Garrett. Well, have a good night, and thanks for joining me while you could. I appreciate it.
See for yourself.
Oh, this movie. This movie is scary. But like funny.
Of the grave.
It's like funny and scary.
From New Line Cinema.
And
Starts tomorrow at these theaters. Check newspapers for
the
times.
actor
I
and
think you'll like this house.
director are from Michigan. It's supposed to be like it was filmed in Tennessee, but actually I guess it was filmed in New Zealand. Can you believe that?
No other diet soft drink
Have a good night,
delivers the
Garrett.
new taste of 1-calorie Diet Coke. The real one. It's lifting more and more spirits every day.
Taking costumes for the house that gave out
The move is on
money.
to Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Started to happen again.
Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
You've had some scary dreams.
Army of Darkness was funny. Yeah,
I can't help you now. Freddy is back on Elm Street.
sure was.
And he's not a welcome visitor.
I've also enjoyed the Ash vs. Evil Dead series that they had.
Freddy's Revenge. Rated
This was
R from
funny.
New Line Cinema.
Now showing at a theater
Two.
near you.
One was scary.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen. Laura and sprinkles.
He's trying to make donuts.
It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion.
I haven't been to Dunkin' in forever. Do they still do this? Oh yes, Lost Boys. For sure.
And get into the spirit of Halloween.
Death by stereo.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh. Anything could happen tonight with Mickey Mouse and M&M's candy.
Ah, Mickey Mouse and M&M's.
A special time for fun and M&M's with Mickey Mouse and friends. The magic never ends. Grab on to that M&M's feeling.
My little goblins will be out long after dark, so I depend on Duracell batteries.
Yeah, don't you miss that too?
Because Duracell
Like you were able to go out trick-or-treating until people turned, like, as long as their light, front porch light was on, you were able to trick-or-treat. And then when the lights went off, you were done trick-or-treating. I miss that, because like when I used to try to decorate the yard and stuff for Halloween, and I'd have all like the lights and black lights and strobe lights, you couldn't really see them because it would never be dark. It's kind of disappointing, but I miss that.
It's Halloween, the night he came home, when the deepest fears are made real.
Oh, lady was so dumb.
The darkest nightmares come true.
The Scream Queen. Ooh, that reminds me.
Face of evil. First time on TV. The modern horror classic from John Carpenter. Original special realized this film contains elements of shock and suspense. Now.
Look how Lori's getting up. All right, so this is what I got. Really make my lights. I think it's cool. Can you guys see those? I love that it plays that. And my hair should be glowing. So there's that, and then there's this guy. Wondering how long it was going to play for. Oh, I love it. I just love it. All right, so Miss
Halloween, you won't be watching.
Lori Strobe. Run, Lori. It's Boris Karloff. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, this one, you guys.
Creator of Carrie and The Shining comes a chilling new tale.
It wasn't the dog's fault.
Now,
Remember, he got bit by the rabid bat. It wasn't his fault.
Hojo, directed by Louis T. Rated R.
Oh, that was an intense movie.
For a theater near you.
Jesse, he thought it was safe. Ah, here you go, Carol. I don't know if this is for your shrunken heads, but some Vincent.
Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you. New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
Get the picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Going down fast.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Kevin
Friday
Bacon.
the 13th. You may only see it once, but that will be enough. Friday the 13th. Rated R.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a vacancy at the Bates Motel.
Oh. I can 3D print this house.
Norman, is that you?
No, it's Bud McKenzie. For you. Look for this display at the Bud Light Psycho Sweepstakes. Win a Bud Light party.
Get you a Bud Light party, yo.
You can even get a mushroom spot at participating retailers. Wow.
Hotspot's so cool, it's scary.
Yeah, it's either like a Chevette or a Gremlin.
And now we present Scary Tales.
I want to see Scary Tales.
I will walk on north side. Soon the city will be mine.
Mine. What is this?
When the block bit, he's lost.
That's funny.
No?
Cathedral, a medieval strategy game.
Oh,
The mystery is finished.
I don't remember that game.
Hi there, guys and girls.
Hey,
it's me,
Elvira.
Elvira, the Queen of Halloween. And tonight I'm having my Halloween party right here at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific.
You go, girl.
After Elvira shows you the weirdest, scariest
On
videos
Saturdays
ever
on
made.
Me TV.
With Alice Cooper.
Cooper. On Saturday nights there's Spinguli. He plays like some classic horror movies. Some of them are kind of, most of them are kind of cheesy. But once in a while you see the good ones like The Blob or something. It's fun to watch. Oh wait, what's this?
Konami's Castlevania The Adventure on Nintendo's Game Boy.
Look at that.
Vampire creeps and unearthly evils. It is about to see its fangs.
Oh my gosh, was that like late 80s? Like when did the Game Boy come out?
Genesis
Oh man.
brings you the 16-bit arcade
Ghostbusters.
with Ghostbusters.
There's a Ford Pinto.
16-bit thrills in ghouls and ghosts. And 16-bit arcade action with forgotten worlds. Gruesome ghosts, ferocious foes, battles of power, of magic and might.
Yeah, you gotta be kind and rewind, Pamela.
For the Genesis system, Sega Genesis brings the arcade experience home. Game Zone segment.
Vincent was in everything. Fright Night the Channel. I don't remember that.
The new horror video game for TurboGrafx 16. They
What?
say he stalks the old haunted mansion. Maybe he's looking for his girlfriend. They say a zombie rebel against the maggot-eaten ghouls who took her. There's a 2x4. And you say you want to play this game?
Oh my
In
goodness.
Splatterhouse.
Oh,
Only for the TurboGrafx
I didn't have that
16
game, but
system.
now I remember it. Okay.
I'm Count Scary.
They're not very scary.
For 59 cents from a participating Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers restaurant. Hand me my
No,
glasses.
They do make Wendy's hamburgers not as good as they did back in the 80s.
Oh, they go so good with my band. Count Scary's 3D party Tuesday, July 6th at 8 p.m. only on Channel.
No one believed Charlie.
Oh, here we go, you guys. Fright Night. He bit me.
It was too late. Now, Charlie has to find a way to stop him.
Peter Vincent, ready to do battle with the undead.
Beware of the evil that awaits you on Fright Night.
Yeah, there we go.
June 13th.
Hi there.
That's so
I'm
cool.
Dumpy the Pumpkin. Garbage,
Dumpy?
Halloween,
Pumpy or Dumpy?
I'm waiting for
I mean, what he said.
10 to 12 people.
Happy Halloween party? I'm a evil witch, and I weigh 45 ounces. We're both made fresh daily at your participating
okay.
spring store.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327.
Call it the Bun
and
Bun.
call a cake on most major credit cards. Thank you.
Welcome to the world.
Oh.
When I'm not busy embalming bodies.
Phantasm. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but that's what he's from.
Let me introduce you to my personal library of Fangoria, the leader.
Yes, I used to have that. I used to have that.
What a fascinatingly hideous cover of
It is, but you learn how they do all the cool stuff.
And devilishly candid reviews of the latest horror videos, and gloriously bloody color photos from the newest Friday the 13th.
And they teach you like how they do all the sculpting and all that kind of stuff. Oh,
This is
yes,
Single Editor Tony Capone asking you to enter the world of Fangoria. Only $12.49 for a special 6-month video subscription. Send check or money order to Fangoria Magazine, 475 Park Avenue South, New York, 10016.
Oh, let the dead bodies wait.
rabbit ears. Uh-oh.
Nobody expected it. Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop
This is still
the one hope.
still the scariest.
The Exorcist.
And I was pretty young when I watched this.
The movie you've been waiting for.
Still scary.
Without the wait.
Scary.
The haunted mansion at Long Branch is a living, breathing nightmare of more than 30 incredible rooms, each with its own very special surprise. Wander through its myriad of secret passageways and winding labyrinths. Discover the graveyard of the living dead and its unimagined terror. As Renfield and his spiders, the Prince of Darkness, Count Dracula, and many more.
That guy again, I thought he's
Haunted
scary.
mansion at Long Branch. It's waiting
Oh,
for
in New
you.
Jersey.
Sometimes coming home can be unsettling.
What's this?
But not with a new Stanley Lightmaker garage door opener.
Oh.
One button opens your garage.
Garage door
Another button turns that into keys because it turns on lights from the safety of your car with a Stanley Lightmaker.
It's nice to home.
Get a transmitter free with purchase plus a chance to win an Oldsmobile in Stanley sweepstakes.
Is it coming in? It's in right there. Don't move. Yeah, still scary. We're RV staying. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're just going to go for a couple more minutes here and I'm going to wrap it up. But thank you for coming
Look
in.
what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The pumpkin cutter, a great way to let your kids carve
I
their
shared
own pumpkins
some
without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins
photos
easy to
that I
do.
took from
Pumpkin
Myrtle's
stew.
Plantation
Remove seeds and pulp
last
right
year,
away
which
in
is supposed to be one of
spoon.
America's
And the
most
pumpkin
haunted
replaces dangerous candles with
homes.
glowing results. Have a
And
great
then I
pumpkin
did
this
some
Halloween with the pumpkin cutter, pumpkin scoop, and pumpkin
St.
wash.
Louis cemetery
Pumpkin cutter products available
photos.
at Long's Drugs and
Showed
Safeway.
like Marie Laveau's tomb and Madame Lalaurie old home. And then shared a couple of my 3D prints and decided that I usually do 80s nostalgic kind of stuff on my stream, so why not do some 80s, 70s Halloween commercials? We're just going to go for a couple more minutes. I don't know if Danny is still alive. So if he's still live, we can go over and do a raid here in a little bit.
The kids of Elm
Oh,
Street
here we go. There's another scary.
But something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street.
There goes Johnny Depp. It's Johnny Depp's first movie. I wonder if that Friday the 13th was Kevin Bacon's first movie.
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
Now playing at a flagship theater near you.
Dina.
For great Halloween fun, pick up some
that one's creepy.
decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches, skeletons, and more. Stock up on Halloween.
There's that candy.
Walgreens has a wide selection of treats and
That
goodies of all
smells so
kinds. And it's time to order your holiday photo greeting cards. Put your
Nah.
favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings. This
Free
week
marker
at
pen.
Walgreens.
Ooh. What's that guy's name? Is it Joe something? Doing a Night of the Living Dead theme.
On Halloween, reach for the best-selling beer that tastes great, Miller Lite.
This place was once a few.
Oh, this one's creepy.
What's that?
This one freaked me out because that chick right there, and she floats down the hallway. It's still creepy. I don't like stuff floating. Yeah, that's a Halloween movie because they're like all dressed in costume. They have to stay in some old mortuary.
47 want kids to have a bright and safe Halloween. Once again this year, Rayovac
What's going on out here?
personal kid-sized flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer realms of the neighborhood. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink.
That kid looks a little bit like me right now.
Supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember,
she's like Jim.
Costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw off.
So I was looking at like Halloween facts and stuff. You know how they told us to check our Halloween candy, for stuff. Not one person has ever had any problem with their Halloween candy.
Burger King, and
it was just something they instilled and scared our parents about, and it's been a thing ever since. But no one's ever been harmed by their Halloween candy.
She's the first one.
And that before they carved jack-o'-lanterns out of pumpkins, they used turnips. I didn't know that. I know it was an Irish Samhain holiday, but
Pumpkin Light is available at
I didn't know they used turnips.
Supremes, Bags, and Leewards.
It was a Halloween party where fantasies come true.
I wish I had some of that fog.
Showtime makeup and did a dance or two. The boys and movies were hanging out.
These movies were preparing us for 2020.
It's Showtime, the adult Halloween makeup. Showtime is hypoallergenic,
right?
More comfortable than masks, more fun too. You know you are my fantasy, but I can't speak to you. Make up a Halloween fantasy with Showtime makeup.
Wow, I remember those. Oh, here we go. I was showing you earlier. My lithophane prints.
Now look who's awake. They're awake.
The zombies talked. They ran.
They're back from the grave.
They wouldn't die. Oh my gosh, there are so many firsts in that zombie stuff right there for zombie films.
The trick to saving is treating yourself to B5B specials. Stone Pizza, 2 for $6. Ruffles potato chip.
Hy-Vee. I haven't heard of Hy-Vee.
And USDA
Gosh, these eyelashes feel weird.
$1.27 a pound. Get low prices.
I hope they come off without a bunch of pain.
When you see me, everyone knows
what we got next.
It's Halloween. This Halloween, make sure they'll see you coming with shiny bright yellow Halloween.
Oh, excuse you.
It's hot and cold running.
Gotta watch this, you guys. I have to watch this. Do you remember this? This is so good.
What's up, Witch?
Then Raggedy and Andy get the stuffing scared out of them in the pumpkin who couldn't smile. 2 Halloween treats, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
From the people who brought you Halloween, more of the night he came home. Halloween 2.
There was nothing resented by the conscience.
Yeah, like Tales from the Crypt.
Don't miss the all-new Halloween 2.
Forty Tales. Visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
What is it? Tales from the Crypt came on Saturdays, I believe.
While you can still.
And I like the Tales of the Crypt Night of the Demons, because that one I was showing you with the chick floating. That was Demon Night.
And the skeletons scare And that's how we discovered your fun food spooky food.
Spooky fruit.
Monsters. And fun food spaceships with aliens, astronauts, and spaceships.
Cool.
Fruit snacks are fun just fun food.
Give me 5.
Fun food spaceships and spooky food.
What's that pink thing
From the
supposed to
master
be?
of suspense, Stephen King, comes a tale you'll never
Is this it?
forget. Silver
Yeah.
Bullet, Halloween night at 8.
This is on my list of orders.
Halloween,
Silver Bullet was a good one.
a time for children, parties, good times.
Children,
Halloween was a
parties,
special
and good times.
Until he came back for more.
Uh-oh.
I tell you the business, man.
Monday, October 21st at 8. TV 50 presents the
Poor
broadcast
Jamie.
television premiere of Halloween 2. Michael's back, and there's no place to hide.
There's no place to hide. Awesome. Oh, there's some Tales from the Crypt right there. Very cool. Decorating of palms was Egyptian. Yeah, like you're talking about like for the Christmas, because I know that's what the Egyptians did. Like for not Chris, they didn't have Christmas, but their winter solstice. American Werewolf in London, great one. That was like groundbreaking for special effects. You know, when he was changing into the wolf, that was awesome. Fruit by the Foot, yes, fruit roll-ups. Those are really good. All right, my friends, we've been on here for 2 hours. You guys are awesome. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with me. I'm sure Two Real Geeks, Danny and Jess, and I will get together and do a stream in the future. And I will be joining them Saturday. Hopefully they get their internet back so they can do their Saturday Halloween stream. And they're going to be doing, you know, costume party. So I will be joining them on panel. I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but I think there might be some other people on the panel. I'm not sure. But I will be joining them Saturday evening at 9, I believe. So I believe Danny is still on. Aw, thanks. What are we saying? Sarah Connor? No. Oh, for that Halloween 2? That's Jamie. Jamie Lee. Actually, YouTube has for free, they have her in prom night. You can watch that for free. Yes, Pamela. Have a lovely evening tomorrow. You're welcome, Occam's Razor. Thanks for participating. Thank you all for being here. I think I need to reapply my lipstick. Remove this wig for a few minutes. But it's been fun. And like I said, I might do a pop-up stream this weekend. One of these days. I know there's a lot going on Saturday, so if I can find a place to pop in, I might. Or I might just do it Sunday evening. And in the meantime, you all have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a lovely day tomorrow. And if I don't see you this weekend, hopefully I will see you in chat sometime in the future. And you guys have a great Halloween. All right. So on that note, can we go over to Danny's? I know I got all these wonderful, I got some mods in here. If we could post Danny's link in there and we can go do a Star Walker raid, that would be awesome. Or we can do an Evil Alice raid because, I don't know, I'll let you guys decide. I need to work on some Evil Alice stuff because I like the idea. To say, I'll set up how these things start. Oh, that's funny, Jonathan. We'll save that for another stream. Or maybe that's what I'll do on my D-Live. I thought about doing D-Live Saturday night. I haven't done a live stream there. I've gotten quite a few followers over there, so it would be cool to at least do one stream. Introduce myself to people. It'd be cool to do it on Halloween. All right. Oh, look who came in. Mama, I'm leaving, Mama. We're going to go over and join Danny at Griswold Family Vacay. But hey, my mama. Mwah, I love ya. We're just wrapping it up. I showed Myrtle. I showed St. Louis Cemetery. And we just went through some 80s, 70s commercials with some movie trailers. And I'm getting ready to wrap it up. But I love ya. Did anybody put Danny's link in? And we're going to go over and raid. We're going to go over and raid Danny, okay? All right. Hey, Mom, text me. I love you, Mama. All right, everybody. I appreciate you all. Aw, Jenny's here. Hi, Jenny. It's my sister. All right. So you lovely people, have a lovely evening. We'll see you over at Danny's Griswold Family Vacay stream, I hope. It's got some Halloween trivia going on. So until next time, everybody, happy Halloween.